To meet our objectives, we implemented our pilot across two distinct research centers that are already mentioned by Gareth early, the Global Health and Tropical Medicine Research Center and the Information Management Research Center. They have different disciplinary profiles, ensuring diversity in needs and perspective. Our cohort consisted of 15 researchers, mostly early career, that belong to these two research centers. The aim was to test and adapt HOSH practices in different research contexts, promoting broad adoption across the institution after the ending of the project. So the pilot focused on four main categories: data, software, publications, and engagement. The interventions were related with policy development, human resource allocation, repository selection, awareness raising, and training workshops. So here are some of the key actions we implement over the 18 months of the pilot. In the absence of a national HOSH policy on data, software, and citizen science, NOVA developed and launched a NOVA Open Science Guide, created to support researchers and ensure alignment with EU standards. This was done under the coordination of my colleague, Isabel Rocha, that is the Vice-Rector for Research and Innovation. Regarding the human resources, library staff was designated as open science reference points, guiding researchers and delivering training and awareness sessions, thus demonstrating that internal staff can effectively support HOSH practices. NOVA also defined specific repositories for different research outputs, namely the node for depositing research data, GitHub used for managing and sharing software, RAN, which is NOVA repository, was assigned for open access publications, which is integrated with the National RECAP repository portal. And Pure, which is our quiz system for internal monitoring. So we can track the open science research outputs using Pure. To promote awareness and training, we organize awareness sessions, focus on institutional expectation and HOSH values, and 7 practical workshops on topics such as open science publication, data management, software sharing, citizen science, and use of Pure. This table shows the open science indicators we choose to monitor at NOVA through the Opus pilot, and shows the comparison between the starting point in January 2024 with the results achieved by June 2025. Regarding the first indicator, archived data sets openly available, GATM started with 0, reached the full 3 data sets, the full target, that was 3 data sets. MAGIC also started at 0 and managed to publish 1 data set, which is positive but short of the original target of 3. However, this reflects the nature of their work, which is more software-driven than data producing. Regarding the software sets, MAGIC achieved their full target of 3 software sets, showing their strong engagement with fair and open source practices. Regarding the published publications open available, both research centers started with 68% of their publications in open access, and the cohort successfully achieved 100 open access publications. The indicators related with citizen science activities shows that in the category of projects, no new citizen science project were launched during the project. However, we did produce 3 materials and conduct 8 citizen engagement activities. This shows partial progress, but also reflects the challenge of launching fully fledged citizen science projects in the short time frame, especially with limited resources and early career researchers. Overall, these results demonstrate novel progress in key OSH areas, especially open access and software, and also provide useful insight into where institutional support and alignment are still needed. So during this journey, we faced several challenges. However, they give us valuable insights, and we learn a lot with this project. Our first challenge was the delay in national policies for open science. To overcome this challenge, NOVA produced an internal OSH guide, which was essential to support researchers in the absence of a national framework. Another challenge was the lack of dedicated funding and human resources for OSH implementation. So staff from NOVA, namely our librarians, were our OSH reference points, and they have done a great job. Another challenge was the difficulty to retain early career researchers due to contract instability. So we learned that the sustained participation requires more stable career pathways and also institutional support for early career researchers. Regarding the limited awareness of institutional OSH practices among researchers, we believe that introduction of awareness campaigns are key to embedding open science as a shared institutional value. In the second phase of the implementation, around the 9th month, we faced a low engagement in training. This was due to academic overload. It was the student evaluation time and also the application to project grants. So we learned that training should be aligned with the academic calendar and offer also asynchronous options. So have videos, development of short videos that stay online and can be visualized anytime. Across our cohort, we have also identified inconsistent use of the repositories. So the use of standardizing repositories like Genode, GitHub would improve monitoring and visibility of open science practices. Another challenge was the absence of a clear repository for citizen science activities. Thus, we think that repository solutions must be planned early and supported with policy and infrastructure guidance. In NOVA, we choose as a reward to the researchers that participated in the pilot the consideration of the OSH practices in their research career progression. However, until now, the open science contribution are not yet fully integrated into the researcher's career evaluation. And so to overcome this challenge, we think that including OSH indicators in that framework could promote the adoption of open science practices. This work will not, to finalize my presentation, I'd like to thank people, because this work will not have been possible without the contribution of a wide team. First of all, I would like to refer Nunes and Aleber that you know very, very well. The realization of this project is a direct result of their hard work and dedication. So I'm congratulated their commitment and effort you put in this project. Thank you very much. And I would like also to congratulate the two librarians, Elvira and Salima, which support the researchers during this project. Also, a special thank to the researchers of the two research centers their names are listed here in the slide, and that voluntarily participated in the pilot. Also, special mention to my colleague, the Vice-Rector Isabel Rocha, and her team that belonging to the research office, namely Elder Lopes, which is the Director of the Research and Innovation, and Tiago Guedes, the Head of the Research and Information Management Office, for their collaboration and participation actively in this project. So, not last but not least, I would like also to give a big thank to all the colleagues, of the project, of the OPROS project that that made this journey very smoothly, and I'd like also to thank. To conclude, regarding OPOS, gave us not only a structure to advance open science, but also a real opportunity to reflect, to adjust and co-create solutions with our researchers. We are now committed to integrate what we have learned into a long-term institutional strategy. We will pass this information and all the results of this project to the next rectoral team, and I think this will be a good practice in all. Thank you for your attention.